So let's get some Dutch doors ready. And I'm going to show you not one, not two, but three different easy horizontal Dutch doors in this video. And if that's something that interests you, you keep it right here. What's up everyone, this is Priya here. Welcome back to my channel if you're returning. And if this is the first time, thank you so much for stopping by. Here I share tips, ideas and inspiration to make your planner and journal spreads pretty and functional. So as you can see, I have a few things, a few printable stickers, a sticker book and my B6 journal. So this is the wedding planner that I'm prepping for my cousin's wedding, which is fast approaching. So I thought I would do some horizontal Dutch doors this time because that's what I get the most requests for. And I thought I would share 2 or 3 very simple yet fun Dutch doors. And I already finished with one, so I was just doing it, and then I thought maybe, you know what, I will finish the setup with you, in fact. So I'm doing that, and I will have 2 other spreads that I will be completing. One will be entirely with you, and the other one I will again be finishing with you. So let's get to the first one. So when you open the journal, this is where we are, and all these videos are on my channel already. So I combined a lot of the wrong PET stickers, wedding dreams, and then I had the Archer and Olive elements along with some of the Archer and Olive calligraphs. I combined some Live Love Posh also in here, Live Love Posh, Washi Tape Shop, and Wrong and Archer and Olive. So this is a good mix of a few shops, and these are some waterfall tabs. And I also brought in these stamps, the alphabet stamps, along with the VersaFine ink. I did some stamping here, and so in the front it's all alphas, but from here I start with my stamps, and I went ahead and did some Dutch doors, and this was a peekaboo window, again vertical Dutch doors, and this was from the chic-ly lined sticker book from Live Love Posh. And this was the last setup. I'm not sure you've seen the video. If you have, please let me know in the comments, because this was the last video I had done on this. I'm not sure what order it will be showing up on my channel. So this is the last one, and this was entirely the Washi Tape Shop stickers. So when you look from here, you think it's all these florals, and when you start turning the page, you will see those wintry elements combined with some lace. And if you'd like to see such fun setups, some creative ideas like these, please make sure that you are subscribed to my channel and you turn on the bell notification as well, so that you can be sure you would not miss out on any of these coming. And you do get sneaks and behind the scenes and lots of perks if you are a member on my channel. And that I just opened limited spots recently, and all that information can be found in the description. It's a great way of supporting me and my channel if you are somebody who's keen on doing that. So this is the current setup I did, and I will show you. I use these printables from Be Planner Happy, and I just this is the actual sheet, and I just changed the orientation, creating these frames, and these are called the vintage frames. I had picked this up during the Black Friday sale. And I also used these printables from Planet Derby, and this came in a pack of 3. There was a crimson, a peacock, and a purple one. The purple one is used somewhere else. You will get to see that spread. So this is, again, I thought the colors would go well with the wedding theme, and there are some glamorous items in here, some shoes and jewelry and all that. So here I thought I would come and I'm going to take out my stamps again, and I will be using the VersaFine ink again. So I will take out, sometimes the first couple of times the alphabets just refuse to come out. So I'm going to spell bride and groom because I'm trying to write or have pictures of what the outfits of the bride and the groom were for the wedding. So that would be a good way of looking back and bringing those memories, right? So let me just take out all the alphabets and you can watch. And I also just shared my journal lineup for 2026. If you have not checked that out, please do so. I will have that video along with the entire playlist of all the 2026 lineup coming soon. Yeah, IDE D and E. Let's get to the groom now. G R O O and M. And maybe I should also take out the and. Yeah, or maybe I should have it here. Yeah, that's fine. So that is a bride and groom. So what I did was, let me just close the ink because I'm not quite confident I will not smear it otherwise. Let's just put that aside. So what I did was I came and added the frames like so, and I just started with this page and I laid out the frame this way, and I had saved the scrap which I finished on this side, and on this also I just added the layer on the next level so that I could see most of the frames. And I did the same thing here, and I saved the scraps for this side, and I also brought in all the scraps with some of these flakes, and I added the gown from here. And I do have, when you turn the page, you do see some of these elements also. So I just lined it up like so, and when I finished, I used the remaining part of the gown on this side along with some of the accessories and this disco ball kind of thing and all of that. I thought that was a fun touch, and there is a bit of a pop of color behind here, and this I thought was an easy horizontal Dutch door, and this is Dutch door number 1. And on this one I started with this film strip washi from Journal Say, and my code Priya can earn you 8% off a Journal Say. And for these two shops, these are two small businesses, and I love to support small businesses when I can. And forgot to mention that this is a B6 journal from Arch and Olive, and my code Priya10 can earn you 10% off at Arch and Olive, Live Love Posh, Planny Thing, the washi tape shop, and quite a few other shops. So all that information can be found in the description. So that was spread number 1. So I thought I will just finish with the stamping with you. And this will be where I come and share some memories about that. And on to the next one. Again, I started here. So I counted 4 dots on this side because I wanted the film strip to be visible here. And I put that down and cut the page, the very first page. And I'm counting 3 dots after that. So that is 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we have 4 Dutch doors after this. So this again is, oh, really? I didn't, yeah. Sorry, this is a vertical Dutch door, but the next one will be a horizontal Dutch door. So I had it in mind that I should be doing 3, but then I think I got lost. Sorry about that. But you still have 3 different Dutch doors, 2 horizontal and 1 vertical. So we will now have, let me just move my tools closer. Will I need the stamps? Maybe. I will just leave that for now. And let me just move my tools closer. So I thought I will use the Winter Love sticker book from Live Love Pop. So for this, I thought I will use this Winter Love sticker book. When I last checked, was still available to pick up at Live Love Posh. So there is this collection which looks really beautiful, and I wanted to use this. Even though I would not be going for a winter woodland kind of theme for the wedding, I thought these deco need to be um, given a place in this journal. You know what I mean? And should I? Hmm. I think I will try something I've not done before. I'm just placing that big sticker right across all those pages so that we will have a full scene when all the Dutch doors are closed. But when you open them, you will have like small fractions of the entire set right there. And I think this will be another element, just making sure there are no air bubbles there. I did spot a couple. Yeah, just lifting a portion of it so that I can make sure there are no air bubbles that got trapped in there. Yeah, sometimes when you don't be careful, you can rip it just like so, but then not a big deal. It's all hidden behind all these stickers. And let's throw in some more of those smaller elements. And I would like a lot of the area to be seen from the front. So I'm carefully making sure that those wooden chips are at the top. I can always come and move it, not a big deal. And I would also love a quote. So I'm going to this small phrase right there. And I think the wood chips will have to move again. Let me know if you have picked up the sticker book because this came out a few weeks ago. And maybe we know we need a few, maybe some snow flurries or something. We will get to finishing the overall look, but I'm trying to see how I can cut the pages apart. Again, this is not something I've not done before. So just very carefully taking my ceramic knife, the Fiskars one, because I'm not giving a lot of pressure because I just don't want the pages to be damaged, because there are pages underneath, you can imagine, right? Yeah, that's good. And just one more cutting to be done. Yeah, I think we're good. How do you like this one? Have you tried something like this before? Let me know in the comments. And for the other side, the left side, the left page, the leftmost page, in fact, we'll do the same film strip. And this was something I had picked up a while ago, and I've been using this for various spreads across all the seasons. And you may have seen me use this in spring and summer. So this is just so versatile, and one roll you have quite a bit of the tape in each roll. And when I saw that this was something I would use a lot, I had picked up 2 rolls, and I have ample supply for quite some time, I should say. And I'm trimming off the corners, and I come and do the corner rounder most of the time, but sometimes with such thin elements you do not have a good success rate when it comes to getting the right corner effect that you're looking for. So I'm just trimming off a bit of that tree. I might not even come and use the entire tree here. And yeah, I think I'll just, nah, I tried accommodating that, but I don't want to force it either. So let's just reposition that half tree so that we can have some of the lumbar right there, and maybe a smaller element. And I will also go back to the sticker book and see what else we have, because I definitely want to bring in some animals here, because it's a woodland scene we are trying to create. And there are all these clusters with forest animals in them, and there is this girl who's all ready for maybe a walk in the woodland. And let's see, we'll have this, I believe it's a wolf, or it could be a husky. I'm sorry, dog lovers, I'm not good at names, the dog names especially. It could be a husky, I think so. Please don't please be nice, because I'm not a dog person. So I think it's a husky, or it could be a wolf. I'm not sure. And throwing in some of the snowflakes as well. And yeah, those were paper stickers, so I think it needed some of the cutting, and I think it came together pretty quick, and this did come out really fun. So for this last page, I think I will come and add some more decorations, and I'm also going to add the border or the outline, and I'm using my Pigma Micron in size 10, and I'm using the paper clip from Journal C. I will try and link everything that I'm using. And like I mentioned, I most likely have a discount code for you. And I will have, yeah, a small accident which I'm correcting using my Uniball Signo. And I will also, I think, come and add some of these clusters which are already, yeah, perfectly cut for one of the right side edges. And I think that's beautiful. Just one sticker with not much space wasted either. And I need some more greenery, maybe towards the middle, or yeah, I do not want to go all the way like straight across on the other corner, so I just put it down like so, and I think it did come out pretty well. And see how quick and easy such setups are. And that is another corner sticker, or the edge sticker in fact. And the other pages I'm just leaving it as such. And now it's time for the third setup. And for this one, I'm using this set of printable stickers again from Be Planner Happy. And as you can see, you have a variety of waves, combining it with this sticker from Let's Plan with Sarah. And this is going to be another quick one. And I will just continue on because I wanted to bring in a lot of the elements, and I will show you how quickly you can do that. And again, I did not realize that the camera had shut off, so I will talk to you a bit about how I ended up finishing it. So I'm just starting it, and I think that will be the wave that needs to be in the front because that has a bit of a surge to it. So I'm just going ahead and putting down some numbers so that I will know what the frontmost layer should be, and it's just a repetition of those 5 or 6 designs. So just trying to see how I can line it up. And on the left page, I just inverted it. So I changed the orientation, and that was all there was. So that is definitely coming. So this is going to be where we start. And you can see you can use these elements even if they are in smaller sizes. I mean, you could print this on a full sheet of sticker paper. And I do have a full tutorial on how you can print and cut stickers if you are somebody who does that. And even if you don't have a Cricut or a Silhouette, you can still use the software, but just do the final part by hand. The rest of the steps can be easily done on the software, and that is something you might want to consider even when you are cutting by hand. And I have the tutorial attached along with all my recommendations for sticker paper in white matte, clear matte, and removable matte, which is quite a useful feature when you're trying to reposition the stickers that you make. And you see how I'm lining up the jellyfish, because jellyfish just stays at the surface if you have seen one. And I'm trying to also make sure that I have some element of um, in real world you might come across such things, but I'm just trying to keep it as realistic as possible. And you do have the turtles which will be swimming alongside, and I'm also trying to line up the back pages right away, because sometimes aligning it becomes an issue, but with such symmetrical elements, I don't think that should be a problem. But yeah, just so that I will have some this is just like a muscle memory by now, because I don't have to think much. And I was listening to an audiobook alongside because I started doing it, and then I realized that I had started becoming more and more silent. So that's what happens. And I ended up doing a voiceover for the most part again, if you notice. And then the camera had shut off, which I didn't realize. So it was a lot going on. And I try not to fret about such things, because it's not the end of the world. I can always come and fix it. Just I should stop overthinking it. That's all I tell myself. And let me know how you handle such oops moments, because I'm sure it happens to a lot of folks, not just me. And you could really worry about it, and then, yeah, it's not going to change anything. So I think I will relax a bit And that's what happens, I think, when you are on YouTube for some time. I mean, not some time, it's been just over 2 years now. And I'm trying to see what else I can bring in. And I also would like to bring in the bubbles, which are also part of the turtles sheet, the ocean life. And these are some really amazing small businesses that have illustrations. I know Sarah from Let's Plan with Sarah does her own illustrations. She hand illustrates it just like Planet Darby and a few other shops, in fact. Say Caitlin and Amy plans things, I think. Nellie, I believe she hand illustrates her art as well. And this was the first time I was buying from Nellie, so I'm really glad I did. And I did pick up a few sticker sheets, which you may have seen, and I did pick up her penguin dates because she had an amazing Black Friday sale. If you purchase for over $10, you get 50% off. And by the time you pick up a few things you had your eye on, I think you will easily get to $10, and then the price just drops automatically to 50% off. So by like maybe $5 or $6, I got a lot of sticker sheets. And that's a great way of supporting such creators, right? And let me know how your Black Friday purchases went. Did you go totally haywire with a lot of shopping? I did not. I did pick up a few things, just one or two shops, just one shop, in fact. Only Archer and Olive I picked up physical products, and then it was all digital otherwise. And I did treat myself to a fountain pen from a Japanese store this time because I love fountain pens, but then I had fallen off growing up as a child. Back in high school, I used to use fountain pens only, and I had fallen off when I was into gel pens and the easier, low maintenance stuff because there is a certain amount of TLC that fountain pens require. And as motherhood kicks in, you are nowhere in that phase of your life where you have time for TLC other than for your kids. So you just fall off and then you try and get back, which I did. So I did pick up a fountain pen. So you will get to see that soon. And if you would like to see behind the scenes and a bit more about how I work and all that, please make sure you check out my membership options. I have limited spots open, and I will be coming and doing my reading journal, which I'm working on currently. So it does happen slowly. I need to start, and I need at least 3 4 days because mom life is busy, and I need to be able to take breaks, come back, and then I stop wherever I'm at, and then I come back to it, and then I realize that I needed some changes. So that's how my process evolves, and I don't pressurize myself to rush it. So it comes as it comes. So I've been doing the reading journal. This would be my third year. So I'm trying to kind of have the pages that I know I will need or use, and not have the page just because somebody else has it in their setup. Maybe it works for them and maybe it doesn't for me. So I like to have those pages only which I need in my setup. So that's the reason I think, I will you will slowly see my reading journal set up for 2026, which is, by the time I'm editing this one, is almost done. And I will have that come out really soon. And please stay tuned for that. And if you are somebody who does that every year, my 2024 and 25 setups are already on my channel, and you will see how I'm setting it up and using it. And I did have my 2024 full completed reading journal also that I shared. And this time I will be continuing with my 2025 journal because I'm not done with the pages. And I feel bad wasting a beautiful journal. And it was so silly of me that I had forgotten to share that reading journal in my journal lineup, which I can't believe I did, because I had taken it out and I was penciling in the things that I wanted to do. And so it just slipped my mind that the reading journal also had to be shared along with the full journal lineup. So you will see my reading journal setup, and that just doesn't even appear in the journal lineup. So yeah, that's the reality of life sometimes. It's okay. Again, it's not the end of the world. If you are into reading journals, you know that I've been doing this, and I definitely admit that I need to come back and update my reading journal setup maybe every quarter or so, which I will try and do in 2026, hopefully, because life gets busy. And if you've been following me for some time, you know how life had really picked up, and things got really busy at my end. And since maybe about April or so, March, April, and then yeah, it's been really busy. So I had a lot of things going on, and I did not get a chance to share the updated reading journal. I do realize that I need to be a bit more consistent with updating, or else it gets to be a lot of work at the end of the year. But that's fine as long as I am coming back and filling it in. I think it's fine because I have done all the updating on my Goodreads. And if you want to find out how my reading is going, and how my goals and achieving the goals for 2025, the reading goals, is going, please make sure that you follow me on Goodreads, and just drop me a message, and we can be friends there. And I do come and update my reading there, so it's kind of easier to go back and catch up with everything. It just takes a bit of time, that's it. And you can see how I'm lining up the pages, and I am doing, I moved the level a bit down, as you can see, and I'm trying to work with the new level. And that's when I realized that the washi tape on the back page also need the repositioning. And I wanted the layers to be a bit more together, because that's how the waves are, right? You don't have a lot of gap between the layers. So that's what I wanted to achieve here. And I will try and link all the shops for you so that you can pick up anything if you would like. And these are all shops on Etsy. And yeah, please check out their shops and their Instagram pages also. And please come follow me on Instagram, because I do share spreads and sneaks even if they don't quite get YouTube videos. So I'm going ahead and moving the next page also a bit down, because I did not want to have everything like a cluttered up right there. So that's all I'm doing, and this will be the last page in the setup. And you see that these waves are something that we will see at the very top. So that's why I wanted this design on the waves to stay at the top. And that's exactly what I'm doing. And the jellyfish, I'm bringing in another jellyfish to complete the scene. And that will be the last Dutch door on the last page. And I do come and add some additional layers and additional moving the layers down, because I did not want the white space to be shown, but I didn't want that to be like stacked right on top of each other either. And I'm using the washi cutter to just make sure I cut along the spine, because I did not want to use my gyro cut or my ceramic knife. And I'm going ahead and finishing off the top of the waves here. And that will be our last Dutch door. And you see how it can be combined. And then I will go ahead and finish off the pages for the backdrop. And I can always come and add just the distress inks or something for the back or the horizon, but I thought I will just continue with the waves because we have so many different patterns with all the waves. So you have a variety of options when it comes to something like this. And let me know if you have done something similar to what I'm explaining or doing. And these are such a fun way of using, even for summer spreads. You can use such versatile elements for any season, right? And that is something I'm doing. And I don't think I want that waves right there. And you see me go through all these one by one. And yeah, I sometimes I'm keeping it very simple, and sometimes I'm being indecisive. That's just how things work sometimes. That's fine. And let me know which of the three spreads, once I'm done with this, which of the three spreads you love the most. Let me know. And I cannot wait to see and hear what your favorite Dutch door setups are. I mean, is it vertical or horizontal, or is it more like a peekaboo situation? I've all sorts of setups I've done. I love to play around with all the setups, and it becomes such a fun activity because you get so creative with it. And yeah, that is our. I'm trying to keep things consistent throughout the across the pages, because we need some consistency if it has to look like a horizon, right? Or the waves in the distance. And you do see the animals, the aquatic animals only have small heads sticking out. They're not like staying on the surface and just chilling out, and yeah, watch the process. I did not realize that the camera had shut off. So I went ahead and completed this setup. So we have three different setups here. And let me know which of these you like the best. And I will walk you through this setup. And again, I'm just making sure that I don't cut too close to the spine, because I don't want to destroy the integrity of the journal. You know what I mean? I don't want any damage to the actual spine. So let me just show you what I did. So as you can see, I used a whole bunch of these washi tapes and I paired it with this one. And this, I think, is a quick and simple way of adding some elements, but without overpowering or taking up too much of the writing space. So as you can see, I have pretty much the entire page intact for journaling. And this is going to be the third setup. And I'm not sure if I will have time to share another setup, but let me know if you're interested in watching a full flip through once I'm done with this, because I might come and do this off camera and then share the full flip through. Just let me know if that would be something that would interest you. And let me see what I can do. It's a really busy time of the year, and I would really like to get ahead with my work and actual writing in it so that I can actually get my trip a bit more planning, at least a bit more under control. So let's go ahead and flip the pages. So the first one, I think this was really a fun touch, especially with these waves. And if you are keen on picking any of these up, I will link both the shops and you can grab these as printables and you don't have any waiting time. Anytime, go print them as many as you like. And I think the colors turned out so cute. And I'm not quite sure how well the shell would actually float on the waves, but I thought that was a fun touch. This is all an imaginary world, so it's fine. And I brought in the turtles also. And some of these bubbles really bring in a bit more depth and dimension to the whole setup. And you do see bubbles on the surface most of the time. So I thought this was a good way. And this is, yeah, really baby turtle is swimming on its own. Maybe it's going to its mama on the other side. So this is what we have. And that is everything I have for you today. And please find all the setups in this video, in this setup, and in this journal, all linked below. And also lots of creative things I've done. And I'm getting ready to, not getting ready, I'm in the middle of my setups for my planners for 2026. And I just revealed my journal lineup and my planner lineup, and all the setup videos will be starting to come. And I have my one letter word to disclose, a lot of things that are in the works. And I also have my reading journal, which I totally forgot to share in the journal lineup because I was working on it, and then I think it just slipped to my mind that that had to be added to my journal stack. And it's no big deal. The setups will be coming. And once a year is done, I will have the 2025 completed journal that I can share. And this is the setup. And please come follow me on Instagram. Even if the spreads don't quite get YouTube videos, you can still catch a glimpse of that over on IG. And it's a fun, creative community to hang out with. And I love to bring in lots of different things and themes and lots of creative ideas. And I do share more behind the scenes, and you do get access to all of that if you are a member on my channel. And all that information can also be found below. And this is really pretty. I'm not sure if my favorite is this one or this one. I have a small inclination towards this one because this is my winter, my favorite season. So This is what we have, and you can find all the shops and codes and links, everything you need to pick up any of these amazing products down in the description as well. And if you like today's video and would love to see more from me, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and turn on the bell notification so that you can be sure you do not miss out on any of that coming. And let's kick off 2026 right. And I have my newsletter that goes out every 15th, and this month's would have just come. And if you are still looking for some fun freebies, lots of useful tips and tricks and all that, please make sure that you are subscribed to my newsletter. And you can find how you can do that below in the description as well. And that's it for today. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.